Hey, it's me, James RULEXRP. Welcome back to the channel. A big hello from Southeast Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm a cryptocurrency researcher. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you are new to the cryptocurrency space, share these videos with family members, coworkers, friends. Just get the word out about cryptocurrency because there are a lot of people that have heard of cryptocurrency, but they have no clue what it's all about. I have a passion in researching cryptocurrency. I've been researching for 3 years. I was furloughed from my job here 3 months ago, so daily I spend hours researching cryptocurrency, and I enjoy what I call teaching the teachers. And that's what we are. The YouTube community, the Twitter community, the Facebook community, we are all out here to share the knowledge with others to get an idea of what cryptocurrency is and where cryptocurrency is going. Now, on some of these YouTube channels, you are going to see repetitive news, which is okay. We are sharing this information with the public. And there are a lot of great YouTubers out there. I made a video here a few days ago showing you who you need to follow on YouTube. So go back there and check it out. Also, like this video, subscribe to my channel because I will be providing more news and more tutorials on cryptocurrency for the newbies and also for the people that have been in the crypto space for a while. Follow me on Twitter at RULEXRP. Now, my voice is kind of scratchy today because my sinuses here from this Southeast Texas pollen is about to go crazy, so just bear with me. Okay, talking about Texas, XRP Crypto Wolf posted this today. Follow him at XRP Crypto Wolf. Texas has a $1.9 trillion economy, and it wants to become the national leader for blockchain and crypto innovation. Texas elected officials are already in support of the laws being put forward by the Texas Blockchain Council for cryptocurrency. And let's go to it. This is Cointelegraph. This article was released 4 hours ago from Rachel Wolfson. U.S. state of Texas saddles up to become the next blockchain capital. Texas ups its aspirations to become the go-to place for crypto in the U.S., forming a new blockchain council and highlights the state's mining capabilities. I'm going to go through this article, and it's a lengthy article, but just bear with me. Try to watch it to the end because it is showing how Texas is wanting to become one of the leaders in the blockchain industry. And if you're from Texas, this is a big plus. The only thing in Texas right now, I know you cannot get a Binance US account because of regulations, but as far as I know, all of the other cryptocurrency exchanges are acceptable for Texans. And we're having some weather here today, so if you hear some thunder in the background, it's the weather. It's not my stomach. So, all right, everything is bigger in Texas, and now the state with the second largest geographical area in the United States is aiming to prove that it can lead the way in blockchain innovation. While well-known companies like Hedera Hashgraph and Bitmain have already established a strong presence in Texas, the state has recently formed its own blockchain committee. Known as the Texas Blockchain Council, the organization was established as a trade association or business league serving as a nonprofit intended to make Texas a leader in national blockchain growth, education, and business development. The council's president, Lee Bratcher, told Cointelegraph that Texas will soon become one of the most favored jurisdictions for the U.S.-based blockchain businesses and investments. He quotes, "What states like Wyoming have done for blockchain innovation is truly amazing, and we certainly want to emulate that. We just want to become behind the state of Texas' trillion-dollar economy, which will ultimately allow us to become the next big space where blockchain innovation happens." Bratcher further noted that a number of Texas elected officials are in the support of the initiatives being put forward by the Texas Blockchain Council. These objectives include passing legislation, raising awareness for Texas blockchain companies or other industry verticals that utilize blockchain, devising use cases that will launch independently in partnership with the committee and council members, and providing educational and research opportunities for Texas academic institutions. Is a $1 trillion economy enough to drive innovation? A big factor that makes Texas ripe for blockchain innovation is the state's $1.9 trillion economy, which is the second largest in the U.S. behind California. With such a large economic footprint, along with support from key Texas government officials, Texas may very well become the nation's next blockchain hotspot. Texas Representative Ten Parker, one of the Texas Blockchain Council's legislative champions, remarked in a statement shared with Cointelegraph. Ten quoted, "Texas has a long history of technological innovation and free-thinking entrepreneurs, from the invention of handheld calculators of engineers at Texas Instruments to the development of 3D printing at UT Austin, Texas, has always been on the forefront of technological change. We now set our sights on becoming the jurisdiction of choice for investors, entrepreneurs, and enterprises to build and deploy blockchain technology applications and other emerging tech innovations." Yet, even with this $1 trillion economy, 2018 data from public policy organization the Brookings Institute showed Texas to be a reactionary state in terms of blockchain engagement. The level of engagement with blockchain technology by state. The purple is recognizing innovation potential. The orange is organized. The yellow is reactionary, which includes Texas. The green is unaware. The blue is active engagement. And the light blue is appreciative, and California is included in that. If I'm not speaking fast enough, you can actually speed this video up on YouTube. You can increase the speed. But anyway, let's continue. Based on these findings, Bratcher, along with other innovators in Texas, has seemingly acknowledged that the Texas business community hasn't had a unified enough voice in the Texas legislature in relationship to emerging technologies, commenting on states like Wyoming, Arizona, and Delaware, which have paved the way for thoughtful blockchain regulation and legislation in the U.S., Bratcher noted. If Wyoming can do it, why can't Texas? Texas brings to bear a nearly $2 trillion economy, world-class research institutions, a tech and energy-oriented workforce, and an innovative spirit that can lay the groundwork for a transformation in the way we exchange value and conduct commerce. It's also important to point out that innovation at a state level is just one piece of the puzzle for the Texas Blockchain Council. According to Bratcher, a lack of innovation from states like Texas, California, and New York has hampered blockchain development for the entire nation. He noted that both the U.S. Congress and the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, have been looking towards the nation's states to drive innovation for a national blockchain strategy, saying that we need people to understand that Texas, California, and New York are all states that can be incubators of innovation. Congress will take note of this. After all, the Texas congressional delegation is 15 times the size of Wyoming's congressional delegation, which is why policy incubation at a state level is an important point to get across. That's right. Everything's bigger in Texas. Haha. All right. Blockchain growth still requires legal clarity. Although the Texas economy and congressional delegation is much larger than the other states, a number of legal steps are still required in order for the state to drive blockchain innovation. Caitlin Long, a blockchain pioneer and member of Wyoming's blockchain committee, told Cointelegraph that the most important step any state can take is when it comes to blockchain adoption is to clarify the legal status of digital asset transfers under the state commercial law. Without doing this, almost everything else could be built on a foundation of sand because commercial law is a protocol layer of the legal system, so it's a crucial foundation for every application built upon it. Long further pointed out that while existing commercial laws are already being established regarding digital asset transfers from one intermediary to another, it's estimated that only 20 to 25% of Bitcoin and Ethereum are held in a custodial matter. When it comes to the other 75 to 80% that are held in custody, Long explained, she quoted, "Wyoming is the only state to address the legal status of these self-custody assets thus far. The good news is that there are a lot of work underway to fix this issue, both in the states that collectively at the Uniform Law Commission. If Texas wants to join Wyoming as a leader, this is the first place it should start. Don't just wait for the national progress to grind to a conclusion, which will take years and jump out ahead. South Carolina and Missouri are looking at doing this as well, so Texas may already be supplanted as a fast follower." Bear with me. In addition, Long noted that Texas, like Wyoming, has no state income tax. Therefore, she recommended that taxes clarify that digital assets aren't taxed in Texas. Finally, Long pointed out that Wyoming's Special Purpose Depository Institution Law, or SPDI, provides a big competitive advantage for the state. An SPDI functions similarly to a regular custody bank, only without the ability to lend. SPDI banks, regulated by the Wyoming Division of Banking, can provide services for digital assets without oversight from the U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC. Long commented that standing up a new type of bank charter will take a minimum of 2 to 3 years, whether at the state or national level, so Wyoming has a big lead. Unsurprisingly, Bratcher is aware that innovating in Texas will be challenging. However, he explained that the council is being judicious and working with partners who want to champion blockchain technology in a political sensitive way. He quoted, "Many of our members know how to speak to officials in the Texas House and Senate and can translate this industry into the political vernacular these individuals are familiar with. Of course, we are being more conservative because that is a heavier lift in Texas. We are currently shooting to pass 3 bills for the session starting in January and are talking to legislation about the bills in development." Okay, Texas has cheaper mining power. Politics aside, one main advantage Texas has over almost every other state in the U.S. is access to cheap electricity, a unique characteristic that is quickly catching the attention of major cryptocurrency mining operations. In October 2019, Chinese cryptocurrency hardware manufacturer Bitmain opened what is claimed to be the world's largest facility for Bitcoin mining in Rockdale, Texas. Shortly after this facility was established, German tech company Northern Data AG announced plans to build a large mining facility also in Rockdale. According to an MIT review article, Northern Data plans to devote a full gigawatt, 1,000 megawatts, to crypto mining. To put this scope in perspective, a recent estimate of the University of Cambridge shows that Bitcoin's network is currently using over 5 gigawatts of power. Bratcher explained that Texas will most likely see an increase in the hash power and hash rates due to its state's cheap electricity, natural gas, and boom in the development of wind power. We've got a lot of cheap power in Texas, and we've been talking to some of the companies already about the Bitcoin mining process here. And on that note, here in the Houston Chronicle back on June 23rd, I used to work in the oil field, and I worked in West Texas for 9 years. And while working in the oil field in West Texas, they flared off the natural gas when they recovered the oil and water out of the ground, out of the oil wells. So the reason that the gas is flared in West Texas is because of the surface of the earth in West Texas is real rocky, and it's very hard to run gas lines through that region. So what they would do, they would flare the natural gas off, and this cryptocurrency mining company is wanting to recover this flared gas and actually run it to generate Bitcoin mines, which is a really incredible and smart way to recover the gas, not through flares, but through these generators. Okay, William, I cannot pronounce that name. The CEO and founder of U.S.-based mining operation SAS Mining told Cointelegraph that a firm has a current joint venture project in Beeville, Texas. He further explained that the cheap, abundant power in the state can generate large profits profit margins for miners, adding that energy production is deregulated in Texas, which means there are fewer restrictions on the grid compared to other states. There's less red tape around crypto and crypto mining in Texas, which means there are fewer barriers to entry and higher overall crypto acceptance, making it easier for miners to operate. Lastly, there's an emerging trend of crypto miners becoming the energy producers themselves or partnering with existing energy producers. The more favorable regulatory environment in Texas that makes it the ideal state to launch these kinds of operations. Also interested to point out that the survey released on July 16th by Fidelity and crypto research firm Baiuda revealed that China is now only responsible for 50% of Bitcoin mining rather than 65%. Findings further show that 14% of mining now comes from the U.S. Bratcher noted, and the council is aware that Texas could play an important role in help the U.S. lead in innovation. Now, this is clearly the next race for innovation, just as Texas played an outsized role in helping the U.S. win the space for race. Texas elected officials, state agencies, businesses, universities, and entrepreneurs are teaming up to put a man on the moon in the race for dominance and blockchain innovation and the coming Internet of Value. This is really exciting, people in the United States, especially us that live in Texas and are already adapted to cryptocurrency, are actually in this cryptocurrency space. It's really exciting to be in this cryptocurrency community, not only to share the news with the public, but also to see the new people out there that are now just seeing these videos and that are now investing in cryptocurrency. I will say it now, as I say it in every video, do your own research. Go in and research every cryptocurrency before you purchase cryptocurrency. I have tutorial videos on here on how to purchase cryptocurrency, how to get on the exchanges, some of the different processes that you will have to take to purchase cryptocurrency, and share these videos with your family members, your friends, your co-workers, and get the word out there on cryptocurrency. I am not getting paid to relay this information to the public. This is a passion that I have, as well as other YouTubers out there. Do your research. Do it every day before you invest. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there wherever you are in the world, and have a great day. We will see you soon. Take care.